Big Bertha, in the context of World War II, refers to two extraordinary railway guns developed by Nazi Germany, the Schwerer Gustav and Dora. These monumental artillery pieces were among the most formidable weapons ever built, designed to deliver unprecedented firepower against heavily fortified positions. The Schwerer Gustav, named after its massive size, boasted an 80 cm, 800 mm, caliber, making it the largest caliber rifled weapon used in combat. With a total length of 47.3 meters, and weighing an astonishing 1,350 tons, the gun's sheer size was a marvel of engineering. The barrel alone was 32.5 meters long. Its shells, too, were enormous, with the primary high-explosive shell weighing 7.1 tons and the concrete-piercing variant weighing 7.7 tons. These shells could be propelled over vast distances, with the high-explosive shell capable of reaching up to 47 kilometers, while the concrete-piercing shell could travel up to 38 kilometers. Despite its formidable firepower, the Schwerer Gustav had a slow rate of fire, managing only one round every 30 to 45 minutes due to the intricate process of loading and aiming. The Schwerer Gustav and its sibling, Dora, were conceived in response to Adolf Hitler's demand for a weapon capable of destroying the heavily fortified French Maginot Line. The Krupp Company, a renowned German arms manufacturer, took on the challenge. The guns were mounted on railway chassis to facilitate their movement, but even so, their deployment was a massive logistical undertaking. Special tracks and firing sites had to be constructed, and their assembly and preparation for firing required a dedicated team of 1,500 men over several weeks. The Schwerer Gustav saw action during the siege of Sevastopol in 1942, a significant engagement on the Eastern Front. Over the course of the operation, it fired about 48 rounds, wreaking havoc on Soviet fortifications and underground ammunition stores. This deployment highlighted the gun's destructive power, but also its operational limitations. Plans to use the Schwerer Gustav during the siege of Leningrad were eventually abandoned due to the logistical challenges and the fluid nature of the front lines. Dora, almost identical to the Schwerer Gustav, was prepared for various operations, including a planned assault on Stalingrad. However, it saw limited action, as the rapid advances and retreats of German forces often outpaced the gun's ability to be deployed effectively. The enormous logistical support required for these guns made them highly vulnerable to air attacks, and their operational use was further hampered by the need for stable railway lines and extensive preparation. In summary, while the Schwerer Gustav and Dora were engineering marvels designed to project immense firepower, their practical impact on the war was limited. These guns served more as symbols of Nazi Germany's technological ambition and might rather than as decisive weapons on the battlefield. Their deployment was hampered by the very attributes that made them so impressive: their size, weight, and the complexity of their operation. Despite their potential, the rapidly changing dynamics of World War II meant that these colossal guns were more often logistical burdens than strategic assets.